Dudes and dudettes of YouTube land, it's Frank with What's the Point EDC. Y'all know what time it is. Cold Steel 4-Max Scout time. Hard use demonstration time, baby. Let's get it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it, y'all. What are we going to start out with? We're going to do all kinds of different things here today, guys. Let's get ready and be prepared to do some stuff. Let's see if we can't knock this thing down a little bit real quick here. First, let's remove the bark off of it. Let's see how it removes bark. There's knots all in this wood, by the way. And I do that on purpose. So I want to feel what it feels like when it hits something that's it's going to stop the momentum of the blade. Right now it feels like it's biting in really good. This does have a nice fresh edge put on it, a 600 grit edge. Definitely a solid knife right here, y'all. Definitely a solid one. Let's go ahead and chop this thing down and see what it's working with. This is a big, heavy knife, so I want to see what it feels like as we bang with it. We're going to start off with this one right here, and then we're going to move on. Oh yeah, this is way too easy for this knife. I mean, this is like super easy for this big beast. Look at that eat. Look at this thing just eat, y'all. It's just eating. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do a couple of these, throw it at the stumps real quick. It just sinks. Look at how far down it sinks in, you guys. It's so heavy and big, broad blade. Bah! That thing just sinks. We're going to drop it a couple times, which, you know me, I can't have drop anything anyway. Let's test this tip out. Now you guys know I don't like doing my tip testing on this stump right here. You know, I just don't like it because I don't want to mess this one up. This is like my main stump. Although I can just get another one with no big deal at all. It's really simple. Let's go ahead and knock this thing down. We're gonna get onto some harder stuff, you guys. We're gonna start off right here. Let's say you got a tree limb and stuff you got to break down. Well, let's see. It's like butter. I gotta get it to lay against the stump so it actually cuts. That's crazy. Well, I missed it. I missed it, y'all. Look at that. Doesn't stand a chance. Let's go ahead and let's turn this thing into a, matter of fact, let's do this. Let's knock this knot right here off. And then make a spear out of it. Let's make us a spear real quick. Hell yeah. This is one seriously hard use knife, y'all. So it's not slipping. It's let's choke up here. That's one thing I forgot. I forgot you can choke up with these. Let's choke up real quick. Oh yeah, dude, we're cutting so much better now. Wow. Look at that. Why is that so satisfying just to throw shavings like this? Why do I find that so satisfying? Does anybody know? Because I sure as shit don't. Wow, that thing is awesome. Got us a little spear, you know. We got us a freaking, Okay, what else do we want to do here? Let's cut some rope real quick, y'all. This right here is some good rope right here. Let's see, oh yeah, let's double that up. That needs doubled for sure. Let's see what we can do here. Double it up real quick. Oh yeah, that's way too easy for this knife. Like, that's incredible. We're gonna go ahead and cut it down a couple times. As most of you guys already know, it's not gonna have any issues. If anybody's looking to get a Cold Steel 4-Max, just know you're gonna be able to put some serious work in with this thing. We're gonna go ahead and do a couple of these push cuts right here real quick. Look at how it just manhandles through that, look. Like, that's nothing. I bet I could just roll it, like, do like a push down, look. Oh man, that's awesome. Look at that. That's just crazy. I gotta clean all this up. Always gotta clean up big messes after these, y'all. Look what you guys made me do. Okay, let's chop this right here real quick. This is that vicious stuff right here. Let's see what it does. Now, we're not going for speed. We're just doing it and seeing how it feels. That's the whole objective to this, is to see how the knife feels, to see if the shock hurts your hands, to see how good it sinks in. And we're also checking for edge damage. And as of right now, you guys, check her out. There is no damage at all. Let's go ahead and go through this thing, guys. Like I said, I'm not going crazy hardcore. Let's just do a couple of these too. Now, that's hard on a knife, you guys. It sure is. Yes, this thing's holding up. We're gonna check for blade play afterward. We're gonna make sure that it still operates as it should. Yes. This is hard impacting on the edge, y'all. This is an excellent way to test how tough your steel is on your knife blade, because a steel that's not tough is going to have an issue doing this, because this is some hardcore banging. The impacts are very hard, but there's no hard impacts on the hand though. And if I did add a lanyard to this, which you can add a lanyard, there's a lanyard hole, the strength and the power you can get behind these chops would be crazy. And I'm not even really giving it hell. I'm just chopping at it. I love the smell of wood. I can smell the wood. Look at that. Eating. Chopping it down, y'all. Okay. Now, I was supposed to grab the other wood to do the batoning with, because I didn't want to use this. So we're gonna have to find something real quick to baton, because I don't want to baton through my good stuff. Every time I baton through stuff like this right here, it wants to start riding crookedly. So we'll try it and see what happens. And hopefully it works out good, because I've never had a knife that goes through this correctly. Oh, what? You see what I'm saying, guys? See, it's starting to go crooked. Now, I could continue going. Matter of fact, let's just give it a little bit and see what happens. We ain't gonna do that. It's not that the knife can't take it. It's that it's just ridiculous to try to do that. Some things make sense and some things don't. And that just happens to not make any sense. I gotta move it out the thumb studs, guys. Sorry about that. Can we split it? Are we gonna split it? So close to splitting. I can't believe it. No other knife that I have ever tested has done that, you guys. That is absolutely freaking crazy. You guys don't know. You have no idea how crazy that is. I have tried that with fixed blade knives and have had more trouble. That is absolutely, that speaks on the quality of cold steel. Wow. Full on beast mode. Look at this thing, you guys. Look what happens when you just go at it. Crazy, right? Like, that's just crazy, guys. Well, gotta get the thumb studs out the way, y'all. You always gotta remember, if you have thumb studs on a folding knife, that your thumb studs can get in the way. Let's go ahead and cut some of this type of rope right here. Cuts it just fine, you guys. Cold steel makes some really good knives. I've quickly became a cold steel fan. I really like how strong that their knives are. They make them good, y'all. Let's go ahead and chop it a couple chops. I got this. Don't worry about my fingers. Yeah. Look at the mess we make over here. So here's another question here. Can it feather stick? We want to know, can this big, thick beast feather stick? Let's find out. I guess it's safe to say that it can very simply, very easily feather stick. Now, you know, I can't feather stick to save my life, but it is working. So if I can do it with this, anybody can do it. Yeah, look at that. Let's go ahead and do it right here. Look at them fine curls we're getting right there. Yeah, we could definitely get us a fire going with all this, you guys. Look at that. That's crazy. This is not what I expected out of this knife, you guys. Look at how it just, that's crazy, y'all. Look at all this. I mean, you could definitely get a fire going right here with no problem. Put all this right here together, light it up, and you got you a freaking fire for sure. Okay, you know we gotta cut through this vacuum cleaner extension cord here. This is a test. This is a good test on the knife because there's multiple layers of copper in here with jacketing and insulation. Oh yeah. Watch it eat, y'all. Let's put my finger up here and see what it feels like. Yes. Let's give it one more. Yes. Absolutely viciousness. Let's go ahead and chop her down. So good. There we got some twisted sisal rope right here. Let's see what this guy right here is working with. Here's some twisted sisal. This will tear up a blade right here. Whoa, whoops. I'm gonna go through 3 cuts with this right here and then we'll double it up. 1, 2, 3. Feeling very good. Let's double this thing up. Here we go, y'all. Let's see. Well, I slid it out on my fault. Excellent. Let's go ahead and take a look. Feels good. Feels very good, you guys. We'll chop these down a couple bit, dice it up and shit. Let's get this inner tube out real quick. And then we'll go ahead and hit the hose up last. I got that 1/4 inch air hose. It runs through this with no problem. I didn't expect it to have a problem. That's excellent, guys. Let's roll this thing up real quick and see how it feels. Now this is thick now. Look at that. See how thick that is? Let's see what it does. God damn, that's some serious stuff, y'all. Can we pull it in and stab through? Yeah, nice and sharp still. Okay, guys, we got one last thing to do before we roll. Let's hit some cardboard up, y'all. We got this good cardboard right here. Not that crazy stuff I had on the last cold steel video. That was some crazy produce stuff. I won't use that again. That stuff right there was incredible. Okay, guys, we're processing. Excellent. Doing good. It's just push cutting right here. That's not me slicing like that. It was just me pushing straight down. What am I on here? Don't y'all be worried about my fingers. It's my fingers. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's vicious, y'all. Straight up beast mode, you guys. Cold Steel 4 Max Scout I'm gonna have to test this thing out real quick and see what we got. Oh, that feels good. It's still operating as it should. Let's do a couple hard openings. One more. Let's give it a nice slow. Feels very good, you guys. Excellent knife, y'all. Cold Steel 4 Max Scout. Such a beast. Such a beast. This is a knife I will recommend forever. AUS 10A steel, triad lock, FRN scales. Complete badassery, y'all. Shout out to Scab for loaning me this. That's awesome. Look, without you guys, there would be no WTP, and I appreciate y'all. That's why I say we are the people. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. This thing's a beast. You guys are awesome. If you're an addict, never quit, and stay strong and live long. Get the help you deserve so you can live your best life. And if you're struggling with bad thoughts, reach out and talk to somebody. There's a whole community of awesome people that are solid. They have open arms for you. Take it easy and stay greasy, y'all. Cold Steel 4 Max Scout for the freaking win.